Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Quick Tip Tuesdays. My name is Pam Anson, and I am the Community Outreach Coordinator here at Better Business Bureau. If you have not joined us before, Quick Tip Tuesdays is just a brief webinar designed with your accredited business in mind. If you have any questions throughout the presentation, please feel free to write those in on the GoToWebinar box, and we'll be happy to answer those. Today we're going to talk about securing your identity, and BBB wants your accredited business to secure its identity. And as a business owner, it's your responsibility to do everything within your means to really limit the risk and keep the business running smoothly. Scammers will often try to take advantage of you and even your employees, so it's really important to protect your business. Today we're going to talk about ways that you can protect your business, and we're going to start by talking about how you can avoid scams. Now, these are the top and the most common scams that target business, and we're going to discuss a few of them today, as well as offering some tips and warning signs. But these top scams include directory listings, supply swindles, delinquent utilities, fake invoices, and phony checks. Scammers will often contact your business asking for you or your employees to confirm or verify your company's contact information for their business directory. And scammers often use similar sounding names or logos like Yellow Pages. As you can see, the walking finger logo is Yellow Pages, to make you think that the directory that they're calling about is actually legitimate. And in reality, this directory does not exist, and the likelihood that the company exists is pretty slim. So if a scammer is calling to confirm the listing over the phone, employees are usually tricked into providing a listing and saying yes. Most of the time, the employees who answer the phone aren't really trained to recognize these types of scams. We used to get ones like this all the time in college where I used to work, so it really truly does happen. Scammers then follow up by sending your business an invoice for your directory listing. And then when you try to dispute the invoice, the scammers will play back a recording of your employee saying yes as sort of proof that you agreed to pay for this listing. And if you don't pay that invoice, scammers will often send more invoices or even collection notices and calls threatening to ruin your business's credit. Now, of course, every business needs office supplies of some sort, but not all offices necessarily have a formal procedure for processing these orders. So when supplies show up for the office, employees sometimes just okay the order without really checking it. The orders are delivered to the office may contain products that you didn't order, or even worse, the boxes may contain no supplies at all. So the scammer may call asking you to verify the order, tricking the employees again into saying yes. Your business may get threatening calls demanding payment for the supplies, and if you refuse to pay, the caller will present verification that your employee provided, either on the phone or maybe a signature. And if you don't pay for the products or services that you don't order, they might threaten again. But just so you know that you don't have to pay for products or services that you didn't order, make sure that you compile a list of approved vendors that you can get deliveries from, and just create a formal procedure for deliveries. Make sure that you're inspecting all invoices and train staff to know who it's okay to get these orders from and really what to do. Now, scammers are going to bombard your business with phony letters, emails, and of course bills. And if you get a bill in the mail saying that your website address or domain is about to expire, please don't panic. The invoices stress that if you don't pay the bill immediately, that your website will be shut down. And sometimes businesses get worried that their website will be shut down, so they pay first and ask questions later. This scam can target any business, The one you see on your screen is actually one that we received at the Better Business Bureau. You want to make sure that you are carefully reading all invoices and channeling all invoices through one department so that your business can make sure that the invoices you pay are legitimate. Other variations of this scam are advertising listings, memberships, trademarks, or bills for goods or services that you would normally use. Now, another way that your business can safeguard its identity is by creating a record retention schedule. And a record retention schedule allows you and your staff to know how long to keep or dispose of documents. And implementing a comprehensive record retention schedule will truly help you reduce cost, improve efficiency, and it will really provide the opportunity to identify and eliminate duplicated documents and redundant records. I will be going over this part fairly quickly. And we will be discussing how long that you should keep documents. So after 1 year, you can dispose of purchase orders, accept purchasing department copies, stockroom withdrawal forms, receiving sheets, and stenographic notebooks. In year 3, you can get rid of bank statements, employment applications, internal audit reports, expired insurance policies, internal reports, petty cash vouchers, physical inventory tags, and sale commission reports. And after 7 years, you can dispose of purchase department copy purchase orders, sales records, scrap and salvage records, canceled stock and bond certificates, subsidiary ledgers, time books or cards, voucher register and schedules, vouchers for payments to vendors, employees, etc., and withholding tax statements. Now stop. As you go through your files, make sure that you never dispose of the following documents. Do not get rid of minute books of directors, stockholders, bylaws, and charters, patents and related papers, property appraisals, property records, retirement and pension records, tax returns and worksheets, trademark registrations and copyrights, training manuals, union agreements, journals, audit reports, cash books, charts of accounts, contracts, mortgages, notes, and leases still in effect, legal and important correspondence, deeds, mortgages, and bill of sales, depreciation schedules, financial statements, general and private ledgers, insurance records, current accident reports, and claims. And if for some reason that you have any doubt when disposing of files, keep them, because once you dispose of these documents, you cannot get them back. Now, when creating a record retention schedule and you're disposing of these documents, it's important to dispose them in a safe way. So you should consider document shredding. And not only does it provide, with the means to protect your business's identity, it's a great way to declutter and organize your office. Now, there are many businesses available that will actually come right to your business and offer on-site document shredding. Finding one is pretty easy. Just head over to bbb.org/Cleveland. Type in document shredding in the find box and enter the city that you are located in, and just hit enter, and a list of document shredding services in your area should come up. Now, BBB is also offering a free shredding event this Saturday, actually October 21st. We will be at the Rad Air in Westlake and Wickliffe. So come by and stop and see us between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. We'll be there, or until the truck is full. We offer you to bring 3 bags and boxes and come meet the BBB staff and get some documents shredded. Now, I just want to offer some final tips on protecting your accredited business before we close. Now, I just want you to start to think about what you would do if your business or your system was compromised. or that maybe your business was a victim of a scam. Now, we suggest coming up with a preemptive plan to kind of combat the problem and reduce the downtime and decrease the funds that can be lost during an attack. Start by training your staff to recognize scams, inspect invoices, make sure that there's procedures and payments are streamlined, and just make sure that you're monitoring bank accounts and invoices. Only allow a small group of people to really authorize purchases or to write payments for invoices. And be sure that you and your employees' computers are updated regularly, keep software up to date, and have employees create complex passwords that are changed regularly. And while it is important to manage your physical records, don't forget to also create a plan for your digital data. Be sure to back up important information on your computer. Consider having a backup drive that can be stored away from your computer. And don't forget about the cloud. Information on your cloud should be secured and also organized because storing digital data really can be quite costly. And if for some reason your company does go under a ransomware or other cyber attack, BBB's 5 Steps to Better Cybersecurity is an approach that applies to the specifics of your business, helping you to understand how to best identify and protect your business's really vital data and technology. It works with how to detect, respond, and recover from a cyber incident. The best plan of action is to have a plan to protect your accredited business. Now, is there any questions? Well, if there is no questions, please feel free to always email me at pam@cleveland.bbb.org. I will be happy to answer any questions about this topic or about your accreditation. And I want to thank you so much for coming today to Quick Tip Tuesdays and hope to see you in a few weeks. Have a great day.